Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this one we are going to talk about things that I've learned along the line, along the journey. I am 33 years old now. Obviously I do not claim to know it all, but my analytics says that most people who watch my channel are like 25, and these are the things, some of the things at least that I wish I knew back when I was 25. So here we go. The first thing is going to be no one has it figured out. Okay, I do not care how it looks from the outside looking in. Understand that you do not know what other people are going through. Understand that social media is not real. Understand that this picture not only are edited, but they are curated. So next time that you see the picture of a couple that is kissing under the Eiffel Tower, and you feel like, oh, I will never have the money to go to Paris, or I will never find someone who loves me as much as this man loved this woman. Remember that you don't know what is going on behind closed door. Remember that what you're not going to see is the credit card bill that come with that trip. Now I'm not saying that that couple can afford to pay that bill, but still you're not going to see the bill. So do not stress yourself. The example that I'm going to use here is what I call the Jamie and Nikki gate. And Jamie and Nikki is this couple that I feel most of the internet know. They were blessing us with weekly vlogs of their life, and they were beautiful people. They have these two beautiful daughters, and from the outside looking in, they looked just so happy. It looked so perfect. Okay, looking back, perhaps a little too perfect, but that's beyond the point. One day they just woke up and they told us that they were getting a divorce. I would venture to say that most people were very surprised by that. Most people didn't see that coming, because again, from the outside looking in, they looked very, very happy. So remember that we do not know what's going on with people's life. We do not know what's happening behind closed door. That social media is rated. Okay, people are showing you what they want you to see. Okay, so do not compare someone edited, curated life with your very own real life. Okay, now the second thing that I've learned in this journey of life is that you're all you got. Okay, at the end of the day, and I know that this can sound depressing at first, you guys, but it really be like that. At the end of the day, other people have their own life, they have their own problems, they have their own mental health issues. Perhaps people are not going to be able to be there for you when you need them all the time. I mean, of course, sometimes friends and family members are going to be able to give you emotional support, but that is not always going to be the case, and that is okay. Because even though there is the Manera show, I am the most important person in my own life, I feel I also need to give that grace to the other people in my life. There is the Agnes show. My best friend Agnes is the most important person in her own life, and some days she is not going to have the time, the energy, the will, to listen to my sorrows, to my problem, and that is okay. And that is why we are getting to tip number 3, which is self-love is going to be paramount in this journey. Understand that you will never find someone on this earth who is capable, at least, of loving you more than you love you. That is simply not a thing. No one is coming to save you. So make sure that you take impeccable care of you. Make sure that self-care, not only physical self-care, but also mental self-care is paramount in your life, because at the end of the day, self-love is the best love of all. Now, the fourth thing that I've learned in this journey of life is that hurt people, if you do not heal what hurt you, you are going to bleed on people who didn't harm you. It is, one of the realest, I feel, rule of life, and probably what brought us, or brought the world rather in the state that it is in today. So if you have any type of, childhood trauma, hurt, make sure that you consult with a therapist. I talk in this channel a lot about betterhelp.com, not because it is a plug. Obviously BetterHelp does not pay me to talk about them on this channel, but I do because I wholeheartedly believe in the service and wholeheartedly believe in therapy. Now, tip number 5 or 6, I'm not sure at this point, is going to be that peer pressure never stop. Okay, how when we are teenagers, we are believing that we're just going to grow and do whatever we want to do and finally feel free and not have to compare ourselves to other people. I'm the bearer of bad news here and telling you guys that sadly peer pressure never stops. As you get into your early or late 20s, you are going to be expected to find a partner, to have children, to buy a house and be a homeowner, and yada yada yada, blase blase blah. But I'm here to tell you that forget that. Okay, dead society's expectation. Do you don't have to get married to anyone if that is not what you want to do. I know that I want to be nobody's wife, and I'm not going to be nobody's wife because I simply do not want that. Do not let society pressure you into marrying someone you are not compatible with just to be able, you know, to tick the box and say married. Do not bring in children into this world if you don't feel a strong call to be a mom. You know, contrary to popular belief, I do not think that every woman, you know, should be a mother. I think that motherhood is for some and it's not for other. At the end of the day, it's something that is going to require a lot of selflessness of you. So ask yourself, really, are you willing to put yourself at the back burner? Are you ready to put someone above you at all times? And if the answer is no, please, 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 there are already enough children in this world going through abuse and neglect and bullying and sexual molestation. Do not bring in children into this world unless you are absolutely sure, okay, that you can take, you know, impeccable. Obviously there is no perfection in this world. There are no perfect human beings, so there will be no perfect parents, but make sure that, you know, you are going to be do the very, very, very best you can, okay? And obviously that goes for, I've talked in this channel before about how, you know, I just had a driving license maybe 5 months ago. I was 32 at the time. You know, society tell us we are supposed to have one of those with 18, 19, but, you know, my grandma died in a car accident, and for the longest time I was extremely fearful of cars. I didn't want to drive. I didn't want to learn how to do that. And, you know, I had to go through the healing process in order to be able to want that. And that is the timing of my life. The timing of other people's life is going to be different. So do not let people, you know, pressure you into spending money you don't have in order to stand on people who don't care. You know, if you cannot afford designer bag, that is okay. Buy and wear proudly the bag that you can afford. At the end of the day, a bag is a bag. You know, do not buy fake, you know, Louis Vuitton bags in order to stand on people. Wear your real Zara bag with pride, because at the end of the day, I feel it's better to wear a real Zara bag than a fake Louis Vuitton bag, okay? Do not let people pressure you into getting in debt to travel if you cannot afford to travel. You guys, I know that I'm talking a lot on this point, but I really, really want us to get out of the habit of letting other people pressuring us into doing things that we simply do not want to do in order to fit in. I understand the need of wanting to be loved and wanting to be validated, but if that comes at the price of rejecting yourself, then I'm sorry to say, but the price to pay is just too expensive, okay? You guys, I have so many more tips about what I've learned in these 33 years, but I do not want this video to be too long. I'm going to make a part 2 if you guys are interested, and let me know in the comment section down below. So thank you so much if you made it to the end of this video. I am grateful and appreciative of you. Please do not forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys as per usual, as I always do, okay, tomorrow. Bye guys. Mwah.